It is important to note that the use of English word It is important to note that the use of English word sublime and all its philosophical associations that accompany arise from multiple translation, but the word truly means the essential of a noble and impressive style. What does it mean? The word truly means the essentials of a noble and impressive style. Longinus on writing is rarely described as perfect or even sublime in parts because of his overzealous enthusiasm. This leads to an overuse of hyperbole or overstatement on his part. Longinus is criticized for writing tediously on the sublime. The work was also attributed to Cassius Longinus, but as he lived from 213 to 273 CE, he cannot be the same Longinus who wrote on the Sublime. 300 years later, references have made by a Byzantine rhetorician to texts that might be on the Sublime. In the 16th century, the treatise was published by Francis Robertello in Basel, and 6 years later by Niccolò da Falgano. In 1600, the concept of reaching the sublime becomes a major goal of Baroque literature, and the treatise is rediscovered. Since then, on the sublime has received more attention with each passing century. With each passing century. So, my dear friends, on the Sublime examines the work of more than 50 ancient writers under the lens of Sublime, which Longinus defines as man's ability through feeling and words to reach beyond the realm of the human condition into greater mystery. By its nature, the Sublime, produced by greatness of soul, imitation, or imagery, cannot be contained in words, and Longinus often refers to its heights as reached by journey or flight, for as if instinctively our soul is uplifted. Our soul is uplifted by the true. Our soul is uplifted by the true sublime. It takes a proud flight and is filled with joy and wanting, as though it had itself produced what it has heard. Longinus focuses on figurative languages as a vehicle for such flight and argues that it is not just the writer who is transported by sublimity, but the reader as well. On the sublime, directly influenced poets such as John Dryden, Alexander Pope, and the idea of the sublime played a central role in the works of romantic movements of the 18th and 19th centuries. It has played a prominent part. So, my dear students, five sources of in details we'll be interacting about that. This is an important question. It may come in the examination also. The third member. Now let us see who was this Longinus. The third member of the classical